Want to know how scary and serious domestic violence is? It's when you would rather jump out of a moving vehicle than be in the same car as your abuser. A woman and her little girl were badly injured Wednesday night in Tennessee after an incident at the Tom Fuller boat ramp in Rockwood. Officers reportedly responded to Pump House Road, and they found a woman and a child lying in the road and bleeding horribly. A witness told authorities that a man was driving a black Ford F-150 truck and he crashed through the Tom Fuller boat ramp sign. He completely destroyed the sign and then he continued to speed towards the Whites Bar Lake. The truck was said to be halfway down the ramp when 21-year-old Laura Rose Snow jumped out of the vehicle as it was moving, and she was holding her child, and this was at around 7 p.m. She reportedly jumped out of the passenger side holding her child. The driver was identified as 38-year-old Adam Black, and it was said he parked the truck and remained there until authorities arrived and just sat there in his truck smoking a vape. The initial call to emergency services reported that a woman and baby were lying in the roadway and that they were unconscious and bleeding profusely. Officers reportedly smelled alcohol on Adam's breath, so they got a search warrant for a blood draw. It was said his speech was so slurred that they couldn't understand a word he was saying. He initially refused to get out of the truck and had to be removed by an officer before he was placed in handcuffs. Officers said they thought the little girl had a broken leg and other injuries, while the mom, Laura, had a bad head injury or injuries and road rash all over her body. The child was eventually flown to the University of Tennessee Medical Center, and Laura was transported by EMS. Adam was reportedly charged with a DUI, and it was like his fourth one in a matter of 4 years. He was also charged with 2 counts of aggravated vehicular assault, reckless endangerment, due care, failure to maintain lane, child restraint, and a seatbelt violation. That's a lot of charges. He was taken to the county detention center without incident. The incident is being investigated by the Rockwell Police Department. Now, it was said that Adam and Laura had reportedly been fighting. This was indeed a domestic violence situation. Reportedly, Adam was threatening to drive them in the lake. That's why he was speeding up towards the lake while he was driving. So Laura had the choice of drowning in the lake in the truck or to jump out of the vehicle to attempt to save her and her child's life. That is a decision no one should ever have to make. Domestic violence is real and it needs to be talked about, and warning signs need to be shared. I'm not sure how their condition is right now, the mother and the child, since it's been about a week since it occurred, but I do pray that they have recovered or that they are recovering well. For more true crime, don't forget to give me a follow and to visit my website at www.truecrimewithmegan.com.